Welcome back to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Sonic 06, where the only thing longer than our hiatus between parts is this goddamn level.
That is not true. This level is not, 4 months long.
No, but it feels like 4 months long. Especially because of the numerous breaks I would assume people would take, that is if they would ever return to this game.
Wait, the areas are segmented into different, numerical areas?
Yes, because science is well organized. Look at all this
No, it is not.
We're surrounded by science now. We just broke the science.
That is very poor science.
You're
supposed to slide through those, not homing attack them.
Am I supposed to slide through these?
Yes.
But what I'm doing seems to be just fine, though.
Yes, what you're doing is perfectly fine. You're not supposed to do it that way, though.
I'm not sure what this game wants me to do, except...
It wants you to suffer internally.
It wants me to endure. And then...
No, it wants you to suffer internally.
It wants me to get shot and then suffer internally from bleeding. I've already done the first thing.
Unfortunately, you were supposed to take out those robots by hitting the power switch. The other one.
Maybe. They're all dead, though.
Yes.
It's kind of like, how me and my buddy are playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain on the PS4. Hey, Knuckles. We're playing Phantom Pain, and the idea of Metal Gear Solid is to use stealth, yet I have no compunctions whatsoever with just running blindly into combat and then taking out whoever I find who catches me.
I see we got the Knuckles stuck on the wall glitch. That is world famous.
Yeah, this is a glitch where sometimes he'll get stuck on the wall, other times the camera will shit itself from trying to negotiate where Knuckles is with respect to the surfaces. See, if I try climbing up on that little half-circle platform, I am stuck on the wall. If I tried climbing up on that circle platform, I would cause the camera to freak out. I am trying to jump off the wall.
Yeah, it really looks like it's more or less the camera fucking you over with this.
I mean,
Although you got off that time without the camera fucking you over.
Sonic!
Wait, why the hell was he even here? He was here for under a minute.
That's a very good question. I think I had to stop to think of an answer to that. Anyway, more of these balls. Bouncy balls.
Well, whereas you have been playing Phantom Pain, I have actually been playing A Hand of Fate, which came out much earlier this year.
Is that?
It's decent. I like the Arkham style combat, but I have problems with it being on the mouse, and I think the controls are not nearly as well as they really should be. Also, the last tier specifically is cheap as all fuck. You need to get down on the smaller platform before you jump up there, or not.
I get it. If there's one thing that this game teaches you how to do, it's to improvise solutions to otherwise unsolvable problems.
Hey, they're not unsolvable. They're just horribly designed.
Horribly designed, horribly explained, difficult to control through.
Are you sure we're watching Sonic and not Oracle of Seasons?
I'm pretty sure we're watching Oracle of Seasons 5 years after production.
Oh.
No.
Wait, Seasons is 2001?
Yes, sir.
It was like 99.
No, it was 2001.
Wow.
Actually, it was one of the last, if I remember correctly, it was one of the last games to come out for Game Boy Color.
Which explains why it has the Game Boy Advance functionality.
Yes. Because cross-referencing is good for product sales.
Platforming. It's cross-platforming, Cloud, not
cross-platforming. Right. And by all means, Nintendo, they should do that.
Speaking of Nintendo, one of the things that happened in the news this week was that Pokemon is remaking Pokemon Yellow.
Yay!
You say that, but do we really need to go back to Kanto?
Of course we need to go back to Kanto. How else are we going to fight Team Rocket?
Well, here's the problem. Team Rocket aren't even the most evil villains in the series.
And who is the most evil villain in the series?
Technically, it's Gestis, but he is the mastermind behind the team. That, yeah, Team Plasma itself is really just a front for Gestis, but...
What did Gestis do that's so terrible?
Oh, Gestis' entire plan was to make it so that no one had Pokemon, so he would be the only one that had Pokemon, and then he could take over the world with it.
Yay!
You got an E, didn't you?
Probably, because it is fucking impossible to get bonus
no way in
on
hell
time.
you got an E.
Just made it! Only took me 18 minutes! Sonic, you have nothing to smile about. Don't fucking pretend.
So, here's a problem with this particular upcoming cutscene. We were in Aquatic Base, which we established all the way through the level is an underwater, secret military base that ancient Soliana had.
Yes?
How the fuck are we on Eggman's airship?
Because Eggman has to fly away in an escape attempt at the end of every fucking Sonic game.
But here's the thing: he is clearly his airship is clearly taking off from a surface area that's above the ocean when he should be underneath the ocean, according to the gameplay logic.
Well, maybe all the tunnels that we went through led to this escape
We weren't
chamber.
going that far up.
Well, we were going to the side. Maybe. Well, I mean, see, look, there's water. We just escaped into a tunnel of water. Because now...
That makes even less sense. How the hell did Eggman craft a tunnel of water?
Because Eggman has computers.
Computers do not craft tunnels of water on their own.
Eggman.
This ship is about to crash.
Yes, Sonic.
Too bad, Eggman.
No!
I'm not finished yet.
And now we go from just facing Eggman to fighting the Egg Viper.
You keep getting in my way, you pesky little hedgehog.
There really should be some kind of, wind.
Sorry, Egg Wyvern. My
Egg
bad.
Wyvern.
Which is the Egg Viper, but oh well. Seriously, now we're in the sky.
Yes, because we launched.
Yeah, we launched from under the ocean, which means this airship is waterproof, and now we're fighting in the sky. There's an entire level that we didn't get to play through where we trashed Eggman's airships.
I think plot holes are pretty easy to forgive at this point, my friend.
No they are not. We need every reason possible to despise this game.
This game already has convinced us it has no redeeming qualities whatsoever, except that it's a Sonic game.
Hold it, it also has a good soundtrack.
It also has a good soundtrack, and it's a Sonic game. Those are its only two redeeming qualities. Here comes the Wyvern. I failed.
Too early, Cloud.
I failed. Welcome to the final boss, everyone.
Well, the final boss for Sonic story, at least.
The final boss of this playthrough, because this is the last thing that I did in Sonic 06, was fight Eggman.
Yay, you hit him once.
This is...
Oh my god, you gotta hit him 6 times?
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
And every
You
time...
see, the Egg Cerberus was only 4.
Yeah, but Egg Cerberus wasn't the final boss.
Are you sure? This is pretty much the Egg Cerberus.
No, the Egg Cerberus wasn't quite as cinematic as this boss.
I'll grant that. But at the same point, the way you take down this boss is exactly the same as how you took down Egg Cerberus.
You're absolutely right, actually. I didn't even think of that. Yep, grab the rings while you can, because once he takes out the platforms, you can't safely grab the rings.
But you don't know that yet, because this was a first-time playthrough.
It's a first-time playthrough on a game that I've seen people play ad nauseum.
Oh, his hand is clearly hovering above the horn.
Actually, I think they're using the exact same boss theme from the Egg Cerberus fight.
Kinda sounds like it.
This is the Egg Cerberus fight. Oh my god. Where are the things?
You missed them.
They're below me. Bullshit. I failed. Yep.
Ow, and you're dead.
Okay, cool. Right. So it was at this moment that I realized...
See, even fucking Princess Elise mentions that this is the Egg Cerberus fight.
As though it's not already apparent what the objective is. Maybe. So yeah, it was at this point that I realized how frustrating it is to get game over in this fight, because you have to watch him do jack shit for like 20 seconds before you can even fight him.
And once again, you were too early.
This game does not deserve my sincerest effort. It doesn't deserve all the kind of calculated, practiced approach of experienced gamers. No, this is the kind of game where you just want to throw yourself at it a couple times, like a fucking fish against a wall, and just hope that it's over when you're done.
So, like at the salmon cannon?
Yes, the salmon cannon.
I've been watching a lot of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. He brings up a lot of very interesting political points.
That's a spin-off of the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, right?
Technically it's its own thing, but at the same point, it may as well be the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. But I like the comedy on that John Oliver gives more.
Question: does John Oliver really have like the strongest British accent of any person I've ever heard on television?
It's very close. I mean, I would say he's got about the same strength of British accent that Total Biscuit's got.
Total Biscuit also does have a pretty strong accent.
Yes.
I mean, he is British.
Yes.
But I guess my question is John Oliver really as British as he sounds?
I'm not entirely sure if he's as British as he sounds, at least stereotypically. He's probably slightly more British than he sounds, honestly, but...
Oh, you mean he's actually selling himself short on his Britishness?
Yeah.
Because, I never learned if John Oliver's shtick was just an act, or if he actually does sound like that, like, even when he's off camera.
I think it's just an act, honestly, his Britishness, but... Because I watched his, the Would You Rather interview that he had, and it wasn't nearly as strong there as it was during the rest of the web shows.
Okay, so he does actually just play up on the accent a little bit.
Yes.
I thought that was the case. We're a third of the way through the boss fight, and we're goddamn 3 minutes in. It's because of this shit. You know, they leave the bad controls, leave the stupid-ass loading screens, but just speed up the animations, damn it! This is not very fun to watch. Not for the gamer, not for us, not for the people at home. He's just fucking floating there. Oh, here he comes. Let's hit him. Boom.
Now remember, each time you hit him, you have less time. You have less time to find the debris.
There's also less debris to find. And I'm like, fuck, where is it?
Oh,
there it is. Let's go try to get it.
No.
I don't think I could go downwards. Oh, let me hit you.
Nope.
Please don't kill me, game.
That entire 20-second segment, completely pointless.
This upcoming 20-second, also completely pointless. Uh-huh.
You know, this fight reminds me a lot of fighting Hades Obelisk in DMW4.
Does he also telegraph his attacks like as egregiously as this moron?
Slightly less egregiously, although it is still pretty obvious what you have to do in order to avoid damage in that fight. Also, during one of Hades Obelisk attacks, you've got to actually abuse the fact that he's actually blowing up on the ground for you to attack him while he's under that while he's doing that attack. Wait, it's 7 hits, isn't it?
I think because the canopy's open now, that he starts taking more damage every hit.
Okay.
I honestly can't remember, though. This boss fight lasts for the rest of the video, just to give you an idea as to how much longer this will take.
Yep. I don't remember BSC actually having this long on this boss fight.
Well,
but...
that's probably because BSC didn't include the deaths.
Ah.
Can you avoid this, Sonic?
Yes, you can.
For the love of God, do not glitch me off of the platforms, boss. It took me 5 minutes to get to this point, and I'm not even halfway done.
If I use that, I can reach Eggman.
Yeah, he does start taking more damage per hit.
It's like 10% more damage per hit. Alright, so it is still 6.
Or, oh, screw it, I can't remember. What, you know the thing about going through a painful experience, you kind of want to forget it?
Yep.
It's called, also known as motivated forgetting.
Ow.
Ow.
You didn't actually purchase the other colored gems, did you?
Nope. I don't.
Man, it would have been really cool to see you abuse the blue gem during this fight.
Well, here's the thing, Ed, is that yes, I could have bought the gems, but the game doesn't tell you how to use them.
Oh.
It does. No, there are no in-game instructions. The only thing you open with the start menu is continue, start over, or quit. There's no controls whatsoever.
Right. Which means you have to experiment with the controller a bit to find out that it's probably the black and white buttons.
But fuck this game. I want to do it. I want to do it. Fucking game. I'm not gonna do it.
Can you avoid this?
Yes, we can, Eggman.
I've already done it repeatedly, Eggman.
Can you make it easy?
Yep. Okay. Here I come. Ready or not. Boom. Okay, so it is 7 hits.
Okay. And the last hit, he's up to something strange and odd.
Yeah, not to mention tense, because I realized that if I fuck up here, it'll take me another 7 minutes just to get to this point.
Sonic, watch out! He's still trying something.
Why, yes, Miss Elise, that is what he is doing.
Elise,
Trying something.
Where is Elise's voice coming from?
Oh, Sonic is wearing an Avengers headset, which is why it's invisible.
Eggman wants the headset. Here he comes. Boom. I won.
Yay!
Oh, this is the best. This is so great. Oof.
He would move his arms after that. No, seriously, that's just a still model.